What's up, guys? Welcome back to Patriot Specialized. Thanks for tuning back in today. Monday evening. Monday. This is not necessarily a great Monday. It was great for a couple different things, but not great as far as the delivery of freight is concerned. Man. So, a lot to talk about. I'm going to try to get through it real fast here. Left the house this morning. Rolled out, left the trailer down in Hubbard, Ohio, right on the PA-Ohio border, about 4 miles or so. Rolled up to the house, bobtailed back down this morning, hooked to my trailer, got rolling right when curfew lifted, so ran across 80 up to 81 and the 84 coming up to, as you know, I'm headed to Boston. Ran up there, was kind of nervous because I left there and I didn't have a New York permit yet, and I didn't have a Massachusetts permit yet. I did have my Connecticut, so I was a little concerned. I was rolling along, and I thought, well, let's hope, it'll all come together. So I got up, luckily enough, I got up to just before I got on 81, which is about 260 miles or so from the border. My New York permit showed up, so that was fantastic. My escort was lined up. I talked to them Sunday, I believe it was. They called me and confirmed timings and everything, so got met up with my escort at it was probably, I don't know, 10:30 or so this morning. Met up with maybe 11 o'clock, met up with my escort, got rolling into to New York, got everything set up, got rolling, crossed into New York, rolled through, got into Connecticut, rolled through Connecticut, got right to the Connecticut-Massachusetts border, and all morning been kind of like picking at my permit department, like, got a Massachusetts. Now, we have the route survey. The route survey came back last week on Thursday, I believe it was. We requested the permit for Massachusetts, and we have yet to see it. I don't know what the heck is going on. I've never ran into this with Massachusetts. They're usually kind of quick about getting a permit. They have the route survey in their hand. Route survey has been cleared for 14.6. through the whole thing. The routing is like spelled out for them right there on the route survey. I'm a little confused on what is taking so long to get this permit. I'm really hoping. Massachusetts has a curfew from 9. We're only allowed to run from 9 to 3. 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's it. You can't run. Well, we could run before 7, but with daylight the way it is right now, we can't run that because Massachusetts is a daylight state. So, we can only run from 9 to 3, so we're going to leave here, hit the state border, I'm hoping, hit state border at 9, right at 9 o'clock, which is only 15 miles from here, maybe. Hit it right at 9 o'clock and be rolling in if we get a Massachusetts permit. I don't know. I'm hoping that when my permit department gets in the morning at 8 o'clock, they're going to issue that permit real fast in the morning, and we're going to get it by 9 o'clock and be able to roll on out of here by 9:45 or so, or 8:45 or so, and still make delivery in a decent time. This is kind of concerning to me. The route does not look, I looked at the route from the route survey. Route does not look that bad, so shouldn't be too bad. The only thing I'm concerned about a little bit is some of the turns that we got to make. There's a bunch of turns in there, a bunch of roads. We got a bunch of lefts, a bunch of rights. Some of those, given how long I am, they got me a little bit concerned about being able to maneuver those corners with traffic in there, cars maybe being parked on the side of the road. I don't know what I'm going to run into, but we're going to see what happens. Boston is not a very big city, so the roads aren't very big, turns aren't very big. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. But first, we got to have a permit. We can't go in without the permit. This is, I don't run into this one very often. I mean, it does happen. Permits take a while. There is, some of you guys that run heavy or over-dimensional anyways, run stuff like I do. You're probably sitting there thinking, man, this guy, like, he's getting antsy about waiting for half a day for a permit. It just doesn't happen to me very often. It happens to a lot of other people, a lot of really big loads. But this, I don't really consider this to be a very big load. 14.4 high. We have a route survey, so it's not even like they're trying to figure out where to go. We have a route survey that already cleared it for 14.6, so that's 2 inches above what the load is. So I'm confused on what's going on here. I'm just hoping that we get this permit first thing in the morning and we can roll. Cool thing that happened tonight, and I want to say I appreciate it, Mr. Dave. some of you guys have seen his comments. David S. He comments on my channel a lot. He's a long-time watcher. Been very faithful to the channel from almost day one. It's been super fantastic having him as part of the channel. He knew I was here. I sent him a message saying, hey, this is where I'm going to end up for the evening. So he drove over here almost an hour, maybe a little bit more than an hour. He came over and had dinner with me tonight. Bought me dinner. So, you know, Dave, I appreciate it. I really do. It was great meeting you. Super cool guy. It's neat to, you're actually the first person that watches the channel that I got to have dinner with. So that was super cool. Very neat thing. I'm thankful for, I'm kind of thankful for the permit situation so that Dave and I got a chance to meet and sit down and have a conversation over dinner. So, again, Dave, thanks for buying me dinner, and it was super cool meeting you, and a great conversation, and I had a great time tonight talking with you. So I appreciate that. That's something cool that happened. It's you know, this is the name of the game. You know, you kind of like, you get punched and you try to get back up and see what happens, and that's where hopefully we're not getting punched too hard tomorrow to where I'm not going to be able to get picked up tomorrow and get back across. Like that's my biggest concern right now. So hopefully we'll get that permit in the morning. I will get with you guys in the morning and let you know what happens. So stay tuned. This is you know, the adventures. Wheels and tracks, man. That's all I got to say. Wheels and tracks. The adventure of needing an appointment time for delivery and running goofy loads. It's kind of biting me right now. Well, hopefully it doesn't bite me in the morning. Hopefully we'll just get that permit and we'll be on our way and we'll see what happens. So talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll get with you in the morning, let you know what's going on. Hopefully we will be rolling out of here about 8:45. What's going on, guys? So Tuesday morning, it is 10:39 in the morning, waiting on a permit. Originally the problem was apparently the date was wrong on our route survey. They did the route survey on February 2nd. Apparently they put January on it, and that is out of date for route survey. Permit department, or the Massachusetts permit department, kicked it back and said, hey, this is out of date. So we got that fixed, and now they're saying that they want a second pole car to go with me behind the first pole car. What? This is literally, and I found it in black and white. It's a thing. Anything over 14 foot 3 inches requires two, not one, two pole cars. A route survey and two pole cars. I'm not sure what the second pole car is going to do. First one says I hit it. Second one says, yeah, I hit it too. What the? So here we sit. No permit yet. We're getting, it looks like we're going to get the permit issued here pretty quick. Now we're trying to set up a second pole car. Never again, man. Never again will I do over 14 foot coming to the East Coast. This is ridiculous. I'll keep you up to date, guys. So see what happens. Yeah, well, you know. Man, I feel like a lot of my videos are starting like, well, yeah, you know. So it's 4:35 in the afternoon on Tuesday. Still sitting in the same exact spot I've been sitting in for 26, 28 hours now. Got our permit, finally. Got a second escort. I was wrong earlier in the video, and I left it in there because it was kind of funny, but early in the video I said that I needed two high poles, and that's not, I misunderstood how it was read. I'll put it up here so you can see what I read. It said two front pilot cars for this route, and the only time you really need a front is when you have a pole car. So I kind of misunderstood it. So I don't need two pole cars, I just need two in front of me, which doesn't, I'm not real sure, because supposedly the second car is added in case I have to back up if I run into something that I can't get under or whatever and I got to back up. I don't know why he would be in front of me, but we're going to see how he runs. I don't know. Hopefully he'll just run behind me. That'd be better. Then he can maybe come up and block traffic on corners and stuff, because these corners are going to be a little tricky. But I did, when I was out walking around the truck a little bit ago, I did some cleaning and cleaned my side box out and tried to swallow my tongue for about 2 hours, because this is like ridiculously boring. I did look for some loads down in Tennessee. I'm trying to put some stuff together, but you know, been sitting here twiddling my thumbs. But When I walked around the truck, I did notice that that spot that I showed you in the last video where it was tearing up a little bit, it actually pulled up, and there's a piece of metal underneath that wrapping that is screwed to a board, a 2x that's in there, and it's pulling out. So I'm gonna run back there real quick and see what I can do with that. So this is what we're talking about right here. This little this tear, because of the wind, the way the wind flaps this thing going down the road, it's kind of got this worked up, and this little metal here, they got it all shrink wrapped in, and it's supposed to be screwed in and help hold this stable. Now the screw's all ripped out, so I'm not 100% sure what I can do here. There isn't really anything underneath here to hook to, but I'm gonna try to do something here to help this be a little more stable. Not really sure what we got going here. Man, these pulled out all the way down the side. Don't see a whole lot I can do here. I can't get under this. There's absolutely nothing to hook to on the inside. Be able to go around the end of that board right there, so might be able to do something like this. Oh man, that ain't gonna do a whole lot of good. Man, there's really nothing. Yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do about it. That's about as good as I can get. It's not going to help much. But there's really nothing to hook to there to do anything with it. So I don't know. Let's hope that works. So we'll see what happens. Right now, I'm gonna I think I'm gonna run inside, grab something to eat, maybe grab a shower, and probably go to bed early tonight and get an early start tomorrow. I hope. I don't know early. I don't think 8:30 is all that early, but we're gonna get on the road about 8:30 and try to get this thing off the trailer so we can go get picked up. So talk to y'all in the next episode. Figured I'd get this one done, get it posted, and then tomorrow morning I'll go ahead and film while we're going in there and film the delivery on it. We'll get that posted maybe a couple days. So talk to y'all soon. Thanks for watching.